Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. In today's video, I'm going to go through my November faves and fails. So thankfully, mostly faves and just a couple of products that didn't work for me. I will save those for the end. So I did mention it in my last video, but I had a subscriber suggest that I do a get to know me type video. So I'm planning on filming that. If you have questions for me, please leave those in the comments below, just so I know what you guys are curious about, things you would be interested to know about me. You know, I sort of have a rough idea of some things that I'll touch on, but if you're curious about things, leave that in the comments below. So let's get into my faves and fails for November. So a lot of these, of course, are going to be things I picked up in the Sephora sale. So I will link my Sephora holiday savings event video where I talk about, oh, Lou, do you want to come introduce yourself? Come here, Lou. So I introduced my older dog, Albie, a couple videos ago. This is our puppy, Luca. Hi, Lulu. It's our Lubum. She is not a cuddly dog. As you can see by the awkward way I'm holding her, she hates to be held. She has to go. Okay, or say hi to everybody. Say hi. So she's 2.5 and we adopted her actually from the Texas Chihuahua Rescue Organization. And she is adorable and very loving and very cute, but not at all cuddly. Thought I would introduce her since I had shown Albie in a previous video. Okay, let's get into the things I have been loving this month. So I did purchase quite a few products in the Sephora holiday savings event. I did a video where I showed everything I purchased. I'll link that video. And then I did a try-on video and I'll link that video. So most of these products, or I think actually, yeah, most of them I have on my face today. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is a couple of things that I received in my October BoxyCharm boxes. And one of them was this product from Laura Geller. This has just blown me away by how much I love this. It's the Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer, and there's a few versions of this. This is the Hydrate, Moisturizes, and Replenishes. I love this. This is like a lightweight lotion. Now my skin has just, I know I talk about it all the time, my skin has just been going through it lately. I'm dry, I have eczema, I've got cracks in the corner of my mouth, my eyes are covered in eczema, I've got peeling around my nose. It's good times here in Canada with the cold, dry weather. So I've been using this every day since I received it. It doesn't have a scent, like I'm assuming it's an unscented product. It smells just like an unscented lotion. It's not a, you know, it's not a pleasant scent, but it's not unpleasant either. But it's this beautiful light lotion and I love it. It makes my skin feel better. It smooths down that flakiness I have and my makeup just looks better on top of it. I don't know if that will pick up on camera, but I feel like in real life, this hand where I put that just looks better than the hand where it's not. It just smooths out my skin and my makeup sits better on top of it. It very much reminds me of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. That's a much thicker lotion, but I'm loving this, absolutely loving it. So all these products I will link below in case you're curious to check this out. I can't remember the retail price on it, but again, I will have that link down below. But yeah, this has been the surprise for me. I wasn't even that excited to get this because I certainly don't need more primers, but it sits here on my desktop and I'm using it every single day. Every day since I got it, I've used it. I've actually gone through, the product is kind of down to there. I've gone through even a good amount of it. So loving that. And then another product that I received that has also been surprisingly a favorite. I received this in my, I think my premium box last month, and this is Dew of the Gods Under Eye Volumizing Collagen Pads. And these come, so first of all, it's in this adorable little tin, which would be so cute for gifting. And then they come in these little individual packs. I'm gonna open this up. This is my last one, and there were 10 in here. So I've just have been using these every weekend. I've been using them actually. So I'm going to open this up so I can show you. They come out in little pads like this and they have the backing on it. They're dry, like they're not goopy and wet. When you remove the backing, they're a little bit, I guess more like this. They're sticky. So they stick to my under eyes, so I can just go about my morning, drink my coffee, do whatever I'm gonna do. I don't have to worry about them slipping or sliding around. They're cooling and they're hydrating. And when I remove them, my under eyes look better every time. So I really have enjoyed these, and surprisingly so, because I wasn't sure. I've never tried anything from this brand. But yeah, really impressed with these. So that has been also a very surprising favorite for me. So very happy to have that product as well. Okay, let's get into some of the makeup products that I picked up in the Sephora sale. So I picked up this cream blush from Iconic London. This is the sheer blush, and I have it in Rose Riot. I love this. I knew I would because I have been obsessed with the bronzer. They have a cream bronzer. Let me show you. So that's the bronzer and that's the blush. I'm obsessed with this cream bronzer. This is actually almost completely empty. And so I just knew I was gonna love the cream blush. It's in the same sort of consistency as the bronzer. It's a very light cream. Let me put some on here so I can show you guys. So it's a very thin formula. I just put it on the back of my hand, I tap it in, again, I have it on today, and it's this beautiful flushed from within blush. So pretty, just beautiful. I wouldn't actually mind even picking up a couple more shades of this, but yeah, have absolutely been loving that this month. And then I have been topping it with this powder blush that I picked up in the sale from Clinique, and this is the Cheek Pop in number 10 Fig Pop. And this, I mean, first of all, the packaging, like it's so pretty. And then the embossed flower, and then that's the blush shade there. Yeah, so pretty. I've just been putting that right on top of that cream blush. Sits so nice, wears well through the day, and just been loving both those products, reaching for them every day. And then I also picked up a mini of this GloWish product. This is their Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder in 03 Tan Light. It's gorgeous. It actually, I was a little nervous that this was gonna be too deep for me, but it isn't. It really blends out well. And of course you guys know I love a little mini size. I feel like that's still a considerable amount of product, but again, I have been reaching for that. Put it here so you can see it just every day. It's so pretty. It's actually, I hope that picks up that you can see it's not radiant. I really thought it was going to have more, like it says soft radiance, and when I look in the pan, it definitely looks more radiant than I feel like when I put it on my skin. It's more of this matte bronzer, more matte than radiant, I would say. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this product, and again, was so excited to be able to pick it up in the mini size. Always my preference. Okay, probably the product that I have been most excited to have. I picked this up in the sale. So this is by Makeup by Mario, and it's one of his highlighters. It's the Master Crystal Reflector Highlighter. And I have it in quartz. I feel like when I show this in videos, you guys can't even properly see how gorgeous this is. This is holiday to me. I'm obsessed with this product. I have worn this every day since I got it. And now in my try on video, I said how I picked this up to use it as an eyeshadow topper, because Jessica Braun here on YouTube had talked about how she had been on the hunt for an eyeshadow topper that gave that wet glisten look, and she felt like this did it, and it does. Let me swatch this for you. Now, it's not meant for that. It's one of his highlighters. Can you see that? It is so gorgeous. And so that's what I bought it for. I bought it to put it on my lids, which I do every single day since I got it. But it's actually a highlighter, and in my video I said I wasn't going to use, I used it in that video as a highlighter, but that it was probably too glittery for me. I've used it every day since as a highlighter. Let me see if I can tilt my head so you can actually take in how gorgeous this is. I have it everywhere, you guys. I have this everywhere. I have it on my lids, I have it on my brow bone, I have it as a highlighter. Is it too much? Maybe. Am I still doing it every single day? 100%. To work, just at home. I can't stop using this. I love this. This is gorgeous. I just feel like You can't even, it just reminds me of a snowball. It just reminds me of Christmas. It just gives me all the Christmas feels, and I am obsessed with it. I love it. So yeah, I've used this every day all over my face, even when it's not appropriate since I bought it. I love that product. Another product that I picked up in the sale was one of these Eyes to Mesmerize by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in the champagne shade. So I do already own one of these in Oyster Pearl, which is a deeper shade, and this one is more of that champagne-y shade. So this is what I have on my lids today, and then I topped it with that Makeup by Mario highlighter. And again, just something I've been doing every day since I received these products. I love that. It's this beautiful champagne color. It's so pretty. And you know what's nice about these is, so they're super easy to work with. I just put it on with my finger and I blend it out. It blends out beautifully, and then they do dry down and they set. And these don't crease on me in the day. And I have quite crepey upper lids, and I do get quite a bit of creasing with a lot of products, and I haven't with this at all. So yeah, these are a little bit pricey for what you get. Like, it's just so tiny. But I do feel like, having said that, like, this is a ton of product. I feel like it's worth the money, and I love it. I've been using this almost every day. Really enjoying that product. So yeah, again, it's what I have on my lids today. So pretty. Just that little bit of something. You know what I mean? Little bit of sparkle there. Another eye product that I actually picked up in the BoxyCharm pop-up sale is this product from KVD, and it's the Dazzle Stick. I feel like these were super popular a couple months ago and had been sold out on the Sephora site. I meant to pick one up, but they had been sold out. I think they're even still sold out. So I was really surprised to see this in the Boxy pop-up sale. So it's these little sticks of cream shadow. What shade is this? Hail Surge. Let's see if I can show you here. It's so pretty. It's quite glittery. If you can pick up all that glitter that's in it. Again, these go on incredibly easy. They blend out beautifully. I just go with the stick right on my eyelid, or I'll just put it on my finger and then blend it out. And then they do set down, like that already feels powdery. It's a beautiful product. I can see why people were obsessed with these. There is quite a bit of glitter in it, and so it can feel a little bit rough on my lids and enhance ever so slightly some of the crepiness I have. But having said that, I'm still using this all the time. It's very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury, except this is smooth on the lids, and this one does feel a little bit more, like, just more textured because there is more glitter in this. But both of these products have been fantastic. And I will say with this one, I don't need to top it with any sort of, well, I don't with the Charlotte Tilbury either. You could just wear that. But this has enough glitter in it that I tend to just wear that on its own. So yeah, really loving both those products. Okay, another product that I picked up in the sale was this from Tower 28. And it's the Bronzino in the shade Suncoast. It's their cream bronzer. This was a total fail. As a bronzer for me, no. I needed like at least 2 shades deeper than this. And that's, you know, that's on me. I should have read reviews and looked a little more closely on the website, because when I go in now, I can clearly see that this is not a bronzing product for me. I would be surprised if it really is for anybody, to be honest. It is a highlighter. It's a cream highlighter. Like, I have the fairest skin. I think this is a highlighter. I think for almost anybody. I don't see this really as a cream bronzing product. And so I actually was debating taking this back and exchanging it for a deeper shade. You guys know I hate doing that, because I know they're just gonna throw this out. So I wanted to really try to repurpose it first. So I had a girlfriend suggest I try it as maybe a base for shadow, and it does work quite well like that, actually. It really creased on me. So if you don't have a lot of creasing or crepiness, that might work really well for you. And it's beautiful on the lids because it just gives this iridescent shimmer. But I've been wearing this as a highlighter, and I have it on today under the Makeup by Mario highlighter. I just put it on with my sponge. I feel like that's not gonna pick up how pretty it is, but it's this beautiful bronzy highlighter. And so that's how I've been using it, and I'm really enjoying it like that. So I just take it on my sponge and I tap it on. Some days I leave it like that. Some days I top it with the Makeup by Mario to give it a little more shimmer. It's a beautiful product, and I imagine had I picked this up maybe 2 shades deeper, because when I go on Sephora now and I look at swatches and all that, I think it's called, this is Suncoast. What was the one I was thinking would be better for me called? I can't remember, but it was 2 shades deeper than this. So if I was to pick this up in a bronzing shade, that's what I would do. I would do it 2 shades deeper. However, as a highlighter for me, that's beautiful. I really like it for that. So I'm gonna keep it and use it as a highlighter, a cream highlighter. The Tower 28 cream blush is just my favorite cream blush of all time. So I knew it was a formula I liked. Just for me, this was a shade mistake I made. I should have picked it up deeper, and I picked it up in too light a shade. Yeah, it's interesting as a bronzer, I think. I don't know who this would work for as a bronzer, but as a cream highlight, I'm not minding it at all, and I'm gonna get some use out of it, and that way I don't have to take it back and it's not a waste. So yeah, using it that way. The last product I picked up in the Sephora sale was this lip gloss from Huda Beauty, and it is the Silk Balm Rose Quartz, and it's a liquid lip balm. I have had these in the past and I love them. It's what I have on my lips today. I'm just gonna top it a little bit here. I mean, of course I have lip liner, and then I went in with this, and then you know how you get carried away, and then I also went in with lip oil. So there's a whole bunch of things on my lips today, but this is one of them. It's hydrating. It's, you know, almost no stick to it. They wear well. It smells nice. I really like these. I just feel like for the cost of them, they're a little high, I think. But yeah, had it before, knew I would love it. This was my impulse purchase in the sale. So glad I have it. Glad I got it on a bit of a discount, and I've been using it all the time. Another product that I purchased this month was this quad from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Celestial Pearl Luxury Palette of Pearls Color-Coded Eyeshadows. This is gorgeous. This was their holiday release, and this is pearlized. Can you see that? I actually picked this up at Nordstrom. My husband and I went there one evening just to get out of the house, and I saw this in person. Now, I would not have purchased this off the Sephora website because I feel like you can't take in how gorgeous this is unless you see it in person. And these shades, let me swatch them for you. I'm not even sure swatching these is gonna do justice to how gorgeous these are on the lids. They are all shimmer. Yeah, that last one's not even gonna pick up. I use this one all the time. It's a beautiful golden topper shade. It's not gonna really show on my arm on the bottom there, but all of these are beautiful, and I've been reaching for this a ton. They're beautiful on their own. They're beautiful to put on over top of other shadows. They're all, like I said, shimmer shades. I would say this one is more shimmery and that one's more shimmer, and these two are more of a satin finish. But it's gorgeous. It was expensive. I think I paid almost $70 for this here in Canada. But yeah, I love it. And you know, for me, I don't purchase a lot of shadows, almost no powder shadows. Most of the ones in my collection are ones I've got in subscription boxes, but this was worth every penny. If you haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury little quads of shadows that they have, this is gorgeous, and yeah, no regrets. I'm absolutely loving that. On the other end of the spectrum, I have this e.l.f. product. This is their eye quads that they came out with, and I have it in dark brown. I want to say this was $5. This product is fantastic. Mine, you can see, has been well loved in the month that I've had it. You have 2 waxes here, a clear wax and then a tinted wax, and then 2 shadows. And so what I have been doing is going in with one or both of these. Again, it's what I have in my brows today. I go in first with the wax and I put my brows where I want them. Amazing hold with this wax. And then I top it with the shadows. It's a product I've reached for consistently since I got it. It's so quick and easy. Again, I take the waxes, run them through, top it with a little bit of the powder brow product. Quick, easy. affordable. These are fantastic. I want to say this came in 5 versions, 5 different shades of this. And again, I have the dark brown shade. So yeah, this is fantastic. Really enjoying that product. And then I have a couple of products that just didn't work for me this month. This is from Lorac, and it is the Lorac Pro Precision Brow Pencil. I have it in medium warm brown. I actually had never tried anything from Lorac. I picked this up in the Boxy pop-up sale, and because it said medium warm brown, I thought this was going to be a good shade for me. So it does have the spoolie on one end and then quite a thick brow pencil on the other. What I find is it's just not a shade that works for me. This is too light and too warm for my brows. Like, I do like a warmth to my brows, but this is just way too light. Like compared to my brows. Yeah, it doesn't work. So I'll see if I can pass that on to somebody who's got some lighter brows than me. It's too bad. I was really excited to try a Lorac product because, again, I have never tried anything, I don't think, from this brand. And when I saw it in the Boxy sale, I think this was quite affordable. It wasn't very expensive. So yeah, it's just too light a shade. I probably could play with it and make it work, and it would give me, you know, a softer brow, but I'm just not reaching for it. Okay, and then the last product in here is this mascara from Maybelline, and it's the Lash Sensational Sky High. I know everybody loves this mascara. So I had a subscriber mention that this was her favorite mascara, and of course I've seen everyone on TikTok using this mascara, and tons of the ladies I watch here on YouTube love this mascara. So I searched for this mascara. I could not find it in store, in Walmart, in the drugstores. I even tried on Amazon. I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I looked for probably a little over a month, maybe even, for this. And then one day it just was available on Amazon, so I ordered it. And it is what I have on my lashes today. I think this is a beautiful mascara. I think if you are after length, no question. Look how long my lashes look. Like crazy length. This actually is so lengthening on the bottom that I had to take my finger and get rid of a little bit of it because I looked like I had doll eyes. And so it was too lengthening on the bottom. Crazy length. And I've had this mascara on for a couple of hours and there is not a single flake. Like no flaking at all. And it applies easy. The thing for me, the reason this isn't going to be a favorite for me is it's not as volumizing and thickening as I like. I think mascara is an incredibly person-to-person preference type of item, in that some people want length. Maybe you've got really thick lashes, but what you need is length. Maybe what you want is you've got lots of length, but you want them to be more voluminous, more, you know, thicker and fuller and all that. So I think it depends, first of all, what you want out of your lashes, and then what your preference is as far as how you want your lashes to look. So it has a wand that is quite little, quite spiky. So I prefer a really thick wand. And then it has a very, very bendy wand. Can I show you how bendy that like it's very bendy, and I like something that is stiffer. So again, though, not saying this is not a great mascara. It absolutely is. I think it's just a preference thing. So I prefer like the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, where the wand is super thick and the mascara is dry and gives me that tons of thickness that I want. That's what I'm after. My lashes are naturally long, and so what I want is volume and thickness. And this, I put 3 coats on to build it up to this. Not at all mad at how these lashes look. They're beautiful and they're incredibly long, and it does give me a nice curl to them, but what I'm after is thickness, and so I don't get that with this. So yeah, I will use this up, no question, but it wouldn't be a repurchase for me. So it's not really a fail, just so much as it's just a product that is not the preference for me, for what I like out of my lashes. But yeah, if you are after length, give this a try. 100% this gives me crazy length. So yeah, so there we go, you guys. There's my November faves and fails. There were more products than this that I tried because I did pick up quite a few products in the Sephora sale. Again, I'll link that video. There were quite a few products I picked up from the BoxyCharm pop-up sale they had. So there's some products I just haven't tried enough to give a review on, or they're just neither a fave or a fail. They're just kind of a meh. And so, you know what? Just not worth talking about yet. Sometimes products grow on me a little bit, and sometimes the more I use them, the more they become a fail. But these are the ones that I have been consistently reaching for this month, and you know, some of these products just have, I'm obsessed. Like this makeup by Mario. I'm obsessed with this. I just keep talking about it. I'm obsessed, you guys. I'm obsessed with this product. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed, if you would consider subscribing, I would really appreciate that. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.